I'm trying lights out bread. The challenge is bake a loaf of bread, not using electricity or gas, and not lighting your fireplace. I'm using candles. And hey, it works. How fun is that? Let's get right to it. While our dough is rising, we're going to preheat the pan because that was the first lesson I learned. Don't try it without preheating the pan. I'm using a good old cast iron Dutch oven, and it's got the 3 little legs on the bottom so you can slide the coals underneath, only we're sliding tea lights. And I lit 3. They're small, cheap tea lights from Walmart, I think. They've got a burn time of between an hour and about an hour and a half. But I heated that pan the whole time the bread was rising. Nothing else, just 3 tea lights cooking the bottom of the pan, trying to get that uniform heat. Now this is important too. You see there's another little cast iron pan in my Dutch oven. I've turned it upside down to reduce the area that needs to be heated above my mini loaf. So you're going to need a Dutch oven with a lid and a little cast iron pan that fits inside of it. You're going to need 3 additional tea lights now to do the actual cooking. So your first 3 tea lights heated your pan. Your second 3 do the baking. And you'll see here I'm taking the lid off and I'm trying to check the progress of the loaf. That's a mistake. Every time I open this thing up, I let the heat out. That's the second thing that I learned is you're going to have to set it and forget it. Just trust the process because you start taking it apart, you double your cooking time. And yeah, it's hot. Who would have thunk it? So here we go. Our second attempt. This one's for all the beans. Pan is preheated. Light the candles for the baking. Loose flour to sprinkle on it so it's not so sticky on my fingers. My loaf, my dough is about the size of a baseball if you were to ball it up and hold it in your hand. And because I don't learn my lesson, I'll burn my fingers again lifting this pan. And we'll throw this dough in and get to baking. All right, it's been an hour and 2 minutes actually. Well, the dough is rising. That's great. It's pretty close to done. I'd say 10 more minutes, maybe 15. I'll get it right for you guys. That's still hot. That's the 3rd time I burned my fingers. Ah. Well, it's smoking. That's a good sign. First thoughts. Smells like bread. Smells good. It's definitely risen. Got air pockets in there. All right. Let's break it in half. That looks like bread. All the way done. 100%. In fact, it's all the way done, all the way around, with the exception of right here. For emergency bread, I'm going to say that's a success. I'm going to throw this away. I'm going to eat some of this. All right, you cool cats. Lights out bread. It's good. Hot. Something goofy happened and I was out of power for a long time. What a blessing this would be.